Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. So, recently I was asked, what is the point, excuse me, of what I'm doing? The point of what I'm doing is what, first of all, why not? Everybody else is talking about all kind of stuff, so why not? That's the first reason. Why not? The second reason is because I've been where a lot of you may be. Okay. And that's where the whole help me God, I'm a fat girl came from, is because I got to that point to where that is where I was. And I'm not on here to give you diet tips. I'm not on here to tell you how much to work out. I'm not on here to tell you what vitamins to take. I'm not on here to do any of that. The only reason why I'm on here is to encourage you, to love you, and not to give up no matter what road to wellness you choose, whether you choose to lose weight or whether you don't. It doesn't matter. You can still, it's like, help me, God, I'm a fat girl. So, as a fat girl, God, help me. You know, like I said, I have not, even though I've lost over 200 pounds, I'm still, in our mind, sometimes, even though our bodies change, we still see ourselves, that whole body dysmorphia and all these different things that happen. And so that's why it's so important to really learn to love yourself, because even though you can drop the weight, sometimes there's still going to be that, as some people call it, stinking thinking or whatever. So that's why I said, I just want you to remember how awesome you are, how beautiful you are. And when you don't know who to talk to, who to cry out to, somebody made fun of you, nobody wants to go out with you, you're home alone, you're self-medicating with food, you're hiding things under your bed, you're getting up in the middle of the night to eat, you are can't fit anything in your closet, you're your family has disowned you, or whatever the case may be, all because of your weight, which that in itself should be a crime. But that's a whole other conversation. But regardless of any of that, first and foremost, you can always cry out to God. You can always cry out to God. Always, always, always. He's there to listen. He's there to comfort. And, if it is better for you to, maybe move a little bit more, become more active, do some of those things like that, hey, he's going to let you know that, or he's going to give you the strength to do that. But do it for you, okay? Do it for you. Not to get a man, not to just be able to fit in the outfits you want to wear Saturday night, not to do any of those things. Do it because you love you. Do it because doing it makes you feel better about you. Do it because you want to. And that's where I had to get to, and just to tell you just a little nugget without going into too many details on this, is back when I was 26 years old, I went on a 3-day cruise by myself. And at that point, I was right around the 375, 380 mark, right? So I went on this cruise by myself. Now, I had already started looking into some different things. Like I said, I've done every diet out there, including ones I made up myself. And trust me, none of them worked, especially the ones I made up myself, okay? But anyway, I went on this 3-day cruise by myself to just be by myself. I didn't have, my daughter wasn't born at that point or any of that. So I literally was by myself, no friends, nothing. It was me. It was me for 3 days, going to the Bahamas, just kind of chilling out. But it also gave me time to think about what I wanted to do next. Was this something that I really wanted to do? Side note, I hadn't even told my family that I was contemplating, having a gastric bypass. Matter of fact, My parents didn't find out after the fact, but we'll talk about that another day. But anyway, um, yeah, so I truly was doing this and I'm so thankful. I had like a couple friends that knew where I was at and what I was doing. But really, I just needed time kind of to be like, help me, God, I'm a fat girl. Is this the right decision for me? Is this what I need to do? Help me know who I am. And, it wasn't an easy decision, but then it was. I was at that point in my life. I had been dealing with my weight since I was 9 years old. Now I'm 26. I got to that point where enough was enough and everything I went through. And that's what it was for me. And that's what it took for me to realize it. But you have to do what's best for you. But the couple things that I'm going to ask you to do in your contemplating, whether you're contemplating to do something or whether you're not, A, cry out to God. 2, keep your medical professionals, involved in whatever decision you make. Okay. 3, don't do it in a silo. Get yourself an awesome support group. And I'm just going to give a shameless plug out here because I am a comfort ambassador now. Get you some comfort gear because it goes all the way up to like 3X, something like that. And is it worth the hype? Yeah, it is. But anyway, and that information, will be below. But anyway, please, 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 please take care of you, love you because you want to love you. And I'll talk to you soon.